Hello.
Hi.
Just what everyone needs to cheer them up, a room full of depressed 22-year-olds. You guys are so pathetic, it only gets worse, let me tell you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You got a long, pretty way to go and you're all complaining. Alright, so I'm going to start off with something sort of simple, something easy. Some Arnold Schwarzenegger jokes. That's an old baby Arnold has. Yeah, that baby's like 14, 15 years old. And you know what the first thing was he said when he first stood up? He said, Mommy, I am the Terminator 2. Anyway, and you know what his mother said? His mother said, Mia, Bobby, yes, you are the Terminator 2. We're going to be rich. Yes, because she was a Latina, because that's the way it is. You deal the maid when you're rich. So, I don't know. What else do I feel like talking about? Yeah, you know what? The gentlemen that were, the two that were here from Paki, they left Pakistan. And you know what I saw you guys that I thought was so interesting? There are Afro-Pakis. Yeah, I recognize this hair anywhere in its natural state. Yeah. There's nothing unmixed about the Middle East, you know. That's one thing I think Americans get all bugged out by the issue of mixture. And it's weird because they really act like the dominance of blondness were somewhere besides, what, Sweden and Switzerland? It's kind of weird. Yeah, Afro-Pakis. I was looking at some special they were doing when they were talking about all the, you know, when Bin Laden got captured and killed or whatever. They were rambling on about it, and then they had some, you know, what do you call it, interview with some guy that's Paki, and I'm like, is that a fro? Yeah. It was. So it was interesting. And it's really weird, too, because it's funny to me that I think that in terms of America, with the standard being so slanted toward, you know, I guess maybe I want to say Northern European, everybody always assimilates the issue of color very quickly, and everybody decides that the problem is the whole mixture thing. And so every time you come to these mics, someone's complaining about the nature of Latins and then blacks, and I don't know, the Middle East looks like Latins and then blacks to me. I don't know, maybe it's me, but it does. You know, from down south, and they're, you know, those are swamp people down there. If you're talking about the white people, they're very racist. If they, what do you call it, even see one speck of color, they just decided you're not white. It's the reality of it. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know, I think that whole Bin Laden thing, that was one, I think that was a vendetta from another lifetime. Like maybe Obama and Bin Laden were like brothers in another previous lifetime, thousands of years ago, and they were fighting over their father's empire. And in the middle of the fight, you know, Obama told him, you know, you're going to go down. But Obama lost that time. And this time he said, you know, I'll be back. And next time you're going to go down. And when he came back this time, he said, it's definitely going to be you. You know why? I got to get these Republicans off my ass. Ooh, you guys are tight. Yeah, that's the fucking truth. Shit, politics. All right, what else? Yeah, so I had a birthday recently, and birthdays, like I said, are very interesting. And like I said, it's weird talking to a bunch of people that are already depressed in their 20s. And it was weird because I got an email, you guys, from MySpace. It was so weird. I'm like, you know, what is this? I'll have you know I've moved on to Facebook. Stop emailing me. Strange. And granted, I'm getting at that age where, you know, the stalkers and whatnot, those options start to get limited after a while, so maybe I actually should think twice about going back to MySpace. I don't know. Cold room today. Anyway, I don't know, you know, I also think about the fact that with this whole comedy thing, you guys, we're wasting our time. Because evidently, in order to be very successful with comedy, you have to be on a hit show, then quit your job at $2 million an episode, and literally quit your job and then go on a comedy tour called the Torpedo of Truth, and have half the people not even stay for the show, and then you'll know you really made it at comedy. Because that's just how crazy Americans have gotten in terms of their lack of standards. You know, yeah, he's making $2 million an episode, he walks out of his fucking job. It's not going to get any better than that. Alright, yeah, Torpedo of Truth, craziness. And what it was, just everybody's so damn trashy, but you know, it's the American way, but I do like Rocky. I love Rocky. Yeah, I went home, because I'm originally from Texas, and my cousin, she's like 55, maybe 60, and she was like, oh, the new Rocky movie's coming out. You know, that last one they released a couple of years ago. The new Rocky, yeah, the last one is coming out. I'm like, you know, are you still keeping up with the Rocky? She said, it's the American dream. The underdog always wins, and that's true. That's just like you were talking about Talia Shire. I always liked her. You know, she was a virgin in that storyline. That's part of the reason she slept with Rocky. He was cute. I mean, really. Alright, so he's probably going to get pissed if I keep running my